Hello and great welcome. Uh, this is a CMA mock interview series, and today we have CMA Ekta Arora for CMA mock interview for the upcoming campus placement. So let me introduce my team. Myself, CMA Mahindra Saini. I have my colleagues CMA Suresh Podar sir. I have with me CMA Hansraj Gurjar sir. Uh, so Ekta, welcome here. And first of all, please describe yourself so our team can know about you. Then we can start for ad. Please.
Okay, good evening, everyone. My name is Ekta Arora, and I have recently qualified my CMA, and I am BCom graduate also. I have completed my graduation from Delhi University in 2021, and I have experience in two CA firms as of now, where my key responsibilities were I have done accounting in Tele software and Zoho Books software and TDS TCS returns filings, some GST returns filings and compliance work and annual returns of companies. And there are four members in my family. Me, my mother, father, brother, and me. My father is a shopkeeper, and my mother is a homemaker, and my brother is working in JK Tires Limited.
Okay. Okay. So Ekta, I can see your CV, right? And your works experience. This is as an articleship or as an employee in Venture EG Solution Private Limited?
This is as an employee.
This is an employee. And you are as an articleship in SK Anand and Company.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I can see that you work on the audit profile, right? GST profile, and some the statutory compliances, right? Like ROC, MGT, DPT,
Yes.
right? So my question is like you earlier you were the cost accountant student, right? CMA student. Now you become the CMA, but you never work on the costing profile in your company's venture and SK Anand. Is it? It's why you never applied your cost accounting skills in these companies. Have you ever applied or you just work on the GST or TDS, etc.?
Actually, sir, during my articleship, there was no cost related any work, but
Mhm.
currently I'm working in Venture Easy. There is a client who is like they are importing products and selling here from India, and
Mhm.
that was some like costing apply. We are applying costing in that.
Okay, so totally you work on the financial accounting. Can you tell me that the two major difference between the cost accounting and financial accounting?
Yeah, cost accounting is determining the uh, cost of any product or service,
Mhm.
and financial accounting is recording, summarizing, and analyzing a transaction.
Okay, anything? Okay, any statutory compliance in cost accounting?
Statutory compliance. Are you asking about experience or like
No,
normally?
like statutory compliances, like any returns are filed in the cost accounting, right? Any forms are filed in the cost accounting, like you filed in the MGT, DPT, AOC, right? TDS
Yes.
returns. So like these compliances are in cost accounting.
Uh, I'm not getting.
Okay, okay, sir, good.
So, hi Ekta, how are you?
Hello, sir. I'm good.
So, as you mentioned in your CV that you have worked in a CFO, right?
Yes.
And you have worked on TDS filing, GST filing, and compliance, right?
Yes, sir.
So, tell me one thing. If I purchase a property of rupees 60 lakh,
Yes.
then should I have to deduct TDS or not?
Yes, sir.
At what rate?
Sorry, sir.
What rate of TDS I should deduct?
1%.
And which form I should file?
Don't remember form number, sir.
Okay. Do you know about section 194Q?
Yes, sir. It is about purchase of goods.
Okay. Tell
Yes.
me something more about it.
Yes. 194 to when a company is purchase its turnover in preceding financial year is above 1 crore, then this section will apply. And if it is purchasing goods worth more than 50 lakhs, then 1% of TDS needs to be deducted.
Okay. If I purchase goods for rupees 70 lakh,
Yes.
so at what amount I should deduct TDS?
70,000.
70,000. Are you sure?
No, sir, 7 lakh.
7 lakh. Okay. No issue. No issue. It's 0.1%, right?
Okay.
Okay. As you mentioned that you have done company compliances also, right?
Yes.
So what is DPT3?
DPT3 is like when a company is receive any deposit like loan from directors, any other foreign company or any other related party, then we have to file DPT3, and due date of DPT3 is 30th June of financial year. 30th.
Is there any bar on accepting loan from its director by a company?
No, sir.
Okay. Hansraj sir, go ahead.
Hi, thank you, Sureji. Hello, are you
Hello.
listening me?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Hi, Ekta.
Hi, sir.
I have seen your resume, and you have mentioned here you are work in article as a article assistant in Chandravarda and Company, correct?
No, sir.
As a article assistant Chandravarda and Company.
No, sir. It's SK Anand.
SK Anand, no, but you have mentioned here as a Chandravarda.
Yeah, sir, it's a SK Anand and Company. Seawalk is a SK Anand
Yeah,
Company.
yeah,
Yes.
understand.
Yeah.
Just a minute. Ekta ji, first of all, I want to ask the question related to GST.
Yes, sir.
Can I know the difference between GSTR 2A and 2B
GSTR 2A is
and 2B?
yes, GSTR 2A is an auto-populated statement of
Okay.
outward supplies like sales, and GSTR. So can I give example?
Yeah.
Yes. When we file GSTR 1, that all details will get auto populated in GSTR 2A, and GSTR and through GSTR 2B we can get input. I know.
Okay, and I understand. GSTR 2A is the all the input credit which is available, return which is filed on the time or after the date of deadline of the return filing date. And in GSTR 2B, only the data is available that we can take input credit of all the purchase.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And also, can I know if we purchase some items on 31st March 2023, for example, 24, and the vendor is missed to file the return on deadline. How we record this account, this transaction? If we purchase some article for amount of rupees 100, correct?
Yes.
In 31st March 2024,
Yes.
and the vendor is missed to file the return of GSTR 1 on time, and he filed the return 21st April 2014, then how we record these transactions in our book of accounts? You understand my question?
No, sir.
We as a ABCD company, correct,
Okay.
and purchase a goods amount of rupees 100, correct, and dated is 31st March 2024, correct.
Okay. Okay.
And this is a GST amount, and
Okay.
GST and GST at a rate of 18%. But the vendor from where we have purchased the amount is missed to file the return on time.
Okay.
He have filed the GSTR 1 return on delayed.
Okay.
How we record these transactions?
We record like in a book.
Correct. We record this in 2023, 24 or 24, 25. When we record these transactions, and how we can take input credit of the transaction?
We can take input credit. Like we can take input credit, I think, like till 30th of November of 2024. And we will account this transaction in 23-24 in our books.
So where we show the input in our book of accounts?
Input on asset side.
On asset side, correct. One another question is that can we pay GST amount in advance?
Yes.
Can we pay GST amount through the UPI?
Yes, sir.
You have done any practical before this? Are
no,
you sure?
No, sir. UPI, no practical. I did.
Okay. And my one another question is that if related to GST, can GST if can any goods be returned after 5 months to the vendor?
Yes.
And how we can
Please.
take credit of that goods?
Can you repeat?
What is the timeline for returning a goods to vendor? If we want to return any goods as per GST law, if we want to return goods to vendor, then what is the time limit?
Sir, 6 months from.
If we want to after 6 months goods return to a vendor, then what treatment we need to done?
We need to issue credit note like.
No. My question is that if we want to goods return after 6 months,
Yes.
What is the impact on us? After 6, if we want to any goods return to vendor, then what is the impact on us? we need to book GST amount as a expense, or we can of the same.
Sorry, sir. Voice was breaking.
If we want to return goods after 6 months, then what is the treatment of GST amount on that goods? And what is the good way, or yeah, any another way to send these goods to vendor?
First, we need to pay GST on that.
Simply, we can issue sales invoice. If we not need to issue credit note, we can issue as a invoice.
Okay.
And take over, Mahendra.
Okay. Ekta, tell me one thing, that what is your strength? Have you any strength?
Uh, my strength is to I am keen to learn new
Okay.
things. Yes.
Okay. So what you learned in the last 6 months? Any new things you learned?
Yes, sir. New things like I have started working in Venzerizi is almost up after 2 years. Then
Mhm.
I got to learn too many new things. Like before, I have not worked in GST, and I got the practical exposure in that.
Mhm.
And yes, as software, I started using Zoho Book software.
Okay. So I'm asking some questions. Just give answer in yes or no. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Are you aware about the purchase order?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are you aware about the tender?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Tell me the difference between tender and purchase order.
Uh, Tender is like we are applying to get some contract, that is called tender. And purchase order is like purchase order is purchase order is the document which indicates the quantity of item and which we required.
Okay. What is three-way match concept in accounting?
Sorry, sir.
Three-way match concept in accounting.
Matching concept.
Yeah, three-way matching.
Matching concept is there is always a debit for uh,
No,
every.
I'm asking regarding that you did the invoice processing, you booked the invoice in your company,
Yes, sir.
right? So I'm asking regarding that three-way match concept. Have you ever worked on this concept, three-way match?
No,
No?
sir. No.
Okay. Okay, tell me that what the treatment of packing material cost in cost sheet.
Packing material cost.
Yeah.
Uh, it is treated as selling expenses.
Okay. So always it will be treated as selling expenses.
In most of the cases, like when
Mhm.
we are selling and
Are you aware about the EBQ, economic batch quantity?
yes, sir.
Okay. Can you insight me?
Economic batch quantities like
No problem. Okay. Tell me one thing more. So, are you aware about the hedging? What is hedging?
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
Hedging is like it is about it's, risk.
What is ERP? What is ERP, Ekta?
ERP is Enterprise Resource Planning.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, uh, it is through which
Okay, tell me one thing. Say, Tele is ERP or not?
Tele is ERP.
Any more example of ERP?
Oracle.
Okay. Oracle, Tele. You work on the Joe, right?
Yes.
So this is ERP or not?
Yes. Yes.
This is ERP, right?
Yes.
Okay, my last question for this round. What, sorry, what is the difference between budgetary control and standard costing?
Yes, sir. Budgetary control is like when
Mm-hmm.
first standard costing. Standard costing is like we when we are comparing our cost with some predetermined
Mm.
standard cost.
Mm.
That
Okay.
is standard cost. Uh,
Mm.
and budgetary control is like
Okay. No, no problem. No problem, Ekta. Sir, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, Ekta, first of all, I want to say you just calm down, don't be panic,
Yes. Just cool, है ना?
just just be cool. So, tell me about cost audit. What is form number CRA3?
CRA3 is a cost audit report to company.
Okay, and what is the timeline for submitting this report?
Uh, 180 days from closure of financial year.
So, I give you a case study. I have a partnership firm which is engaged in production of fertilizer,
Okay.
and my turnover is rupees 140 crore during the preceding financial year.
Yes.
So, am I liable for cost audit or not?
140 crores.
Yeah,
Yes, sir. Liable.
sure. I repeat my question. I have a partnership firm which is engaged in the production of fertilizer, and my turnover is 140 crore.
Yes, sir. Liable. Like limit is. Uh, it comes under regulated sector,
Okay.
and limit for that is like for an individual product uh, is 25 crores, and aggregate is like 50 crores according to that.
Okay, no issue. Is the CRA rule applicable to partnership firm?
Yes, sir, applicable.
You mean to say company's rules are applicable to participants, right?
No, sir, no.
Okay. What is CS 17?
Uh,
Cost Accounting Standard 17.
Finance cost.
Finance cost. And can you tell me 2 or 3 examples for finance cost?
Finance cost is first of all interest or any loan charges.
Okay. Okay, no issue. My last question for this round. As you are a cost accountant, so I want to know if I purchase raw material from a vendor and he allowed me cash discount.
Okay.
So how would you treat this cash discount in material cost?
Cash discount we don't consider
It will be deducted from the material cost or not?
it will be deducted, but we don't record in books.
What do you mean by do not record? Okay, no issue. Mahendra sir, over to you.
Yeah, it's answer certain. Yes, yes, go ahead, answer, sir. You are on mute. Okay, no problem. Something a technical issue. So, Ekta, I'm giving you a situational question, right? So just listen it carefully and handle it right. Suppose that you are selected for a managerial post, right, in our company, right, and you will handle to 10 people's team, right,
Okay.
right, and you are a manager of payment team, right,
Okay.
and the payment schedules is on Monday and Tuesday, right? And in payment team, you have 10 people, right? And their work is separated, right? Like for two entities, there is a two-person working, right? I mean, for one entities, there is a two-person are working, right? And only these two-person have access for this entity, none of others, right? For that entity, only these people's work will work, right? And suppose that suddenly you are getting a message on the morning of this payment schedule day, right? And you are receiving this message from your both employees that, ma'am, today I cannot come office due to some emergency. Sorry, you are getting from one employee message, right? One
Okay.
employee will come on the in the office. But I'm saying that this work is done by both the employees, right? This is a huge work. Now one employee is not coming. This is an emergency. So how will you handle? Can that persons can do work total in day, or how will you handle to that particular work? as a manager?
Yes, sir. I have to like complete work. So I
But how will you complete that? You have only one employee that day. Have you ever worked on bank reconciliation?
bank reconciliation. Yes, sir. We are only matching clients has
Mm-hmm.
provided us bank statement and recording that
Mm-hmm.
and matching with the bank statement. That is
Mm-hmm. Okay. What is your weakness, Ekta?
weaknesses. Uh, the not able to express myself. I know the points, but not able to express.
Are not able to express. So how will you handle the team?
But I am working on that, and I will
Mm-hmm.
definitely.
Okay. The last question for the day, right? Suppose you are manager in a good corporate. After 2 years, you have two offers from the management side. One offer is that your salary will be hiked as 30%, but you have to work in night shift from 6 p.m. to 3 p.m. 3 a.m. Right? This is a night shift, but you will get a hike of 30% of your salary. And the second offer is you will be posted in the south in the remote area, and the hike is 40%. Which option you will exercise and why?
I will opt first one as
For night shift, you are ready?
uh, yes, sir. If like
You are ready, okay. Okay. Thank you, Ekta. Nice to meet you. Nice to talk you. You can ask if you want to ask any questions, or we can wind up.
uh,
Okay. No question, right?
no,
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Best wishes.